Here I have in my hands the brand new deck released today from the wonderful Kyle Gray and the super talented Jenny Hawkwood. I'm so excited. These arrived this morning. I have been out all day just waiting to get my hands on them. They've literally been sitting there and I'm like, I'm not opening them until I can come on live, because I've been promising some of you for ages that this is what I'll be doing. So if you're here live, let me know. Give me a hey. If you are watching on the replay, let me know. I also want to know if you've got this deck, if you're getting this deck, if you've got any of Kyle's other decks, and all of that. So I'm going to open these in a minute, but I connected with Jennifer in another group actually, and I had a little nose on her website a little while ago, and I treated myself to a little box, and this lovely box arrived this morning. Of course, I was going to get a workbook, which is the Halls of Learning. Michelle says, I have this on my Christmas list. Yes. So this is a notebook, Halls of Learning. Guess what I'm going to use this for? My Akashic work, of course. It's really nice. It's nice and sturdy. It tells me on the back what it is. And it's lined, and it just feels really nice. It feels just, you know, it's got a nice kind of soft feel. It's like a book. Maybe that's what it will be. Who knows? I've got this really cute pin badge. Look at that. So that's gorgeous. The Merkaba enamel pin badge. And you know I love working with the Merkaba, so how perfect is this for me? Of course. I have two prints. This, which is the main artwork from the deck. And, of course, the Merkaba, which is, I love that. It's got the flower of life inside, and it's even got that line above and below. If you knew how symbolic that was for me, you would think that they tuned into my energy and made me this, because this is like mine. So and it's really nice. I wonder what it feels like. Who's tangible like me? Julie, hey Julie. I ordered this deck. I have Kyle's other four. Yes, so do I. And this one already feels very different. And I keep saying it's like they made this deck for me. I'm sure they didn't, but here we go. Oh, these are all nice. They're like on photo paper. And they're nice and sparkly. So they will be form, I don't know if you can see the gleam that comes off that. So there's all of that, and what's this? I forgot what's in there, so I'm all excited. And an oracle cloth. Let's reopen it so we'll see. I will get to the deck in a moment. Oh, this feels nice too. So here is my, oh, it's a nice size, square oracle cloth. It's like Christmas. I'm a nightmare because I just buy what I want for me, but you know, it's work stuff, so I'm sure it's tax deductible. Yeah, so this is my lovely cloth, which I will be working with, but I do not have room on my desk right now, so I can't work with that. So let's pop this down and let's get to why we are here. Gateway of the Light Activation Oracle. I want to say straight away, it feels, it's got the same texture as the Angels and Ancestors deck. It's not shiny like the Angel Guide Oracle, which I really like. No doubt, like all of my other decks of his, the gold will start to wear off, because that has literally happened to every other one, but I don't know. These are actually, the cellophane is already off because I bought these directly from Jenny. Maybe you can see, but she has signed the book. It's quite a big book, 163 pages we've got here. And what have we got? A how to use section. Oh, there's even a little, what do you call, like a glossary. Activations, gateways. So he's saying about that every card is like an activation, so each one will switch on that element. The card is a gateway, so it will connect you in with that particular energy. So I find that with the Keepers of the Light deck, that it connects you in. Hey Inika, hey Angie. Like, what else do we have? The chakras. Each of these energetic gateways is a window to the soul journey wisdom and may contain ancient memories. Also, there are 12 cards relating to the 12 chakras. Spiritual retreats, this is where we can go. The light beings, light codes, upgrades and downloads. Many of the activating energies are direct transmissions of the ancient wisdom. And then there's a bit about working with the cards, how to work with it. Oh, and a prayer. Maybe we can do that together. So yeah, this feels like this will be really good for somebody who's really just starting to work with cards. And already they just feel quite different to not just his other decks, which it is very different to his other decks. But because his other decks are very much like personality decks. And the Angel Guide is more like your standard kind of oracle deck. This feels very different. So let's have a look. So what does it say on here? Inside the box. I love when they do this. I call forth from within the light of source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and mind. Thank you for activating the ancient wisdom of my soul. I welcome in the support of heaven, earth, the stars, light beings, and beyond. As above, so below, so within as without, connections to heaven and earth through the stargate of your heart. That could not be more perfect, Kyle. Well done. Should we see the cards? Here we have. Starts with the Akashic Records? Of course it does. Let's have a look. My favourite bit of opening a card deck is that. Why is that so special? I don't know. Powerful. Yes, it is. It's got that thing that when you first open a deck, the cards kind of stick together. So it's really important that you give them a good old shuffle. Let's just separate them a little. What can I tell you? So the first card we've got here, the Akashic Records, it says here, clearing old stories, releasing past lives and freedom. And actually, just even as I'm looking at this, it's got this kind of 3D, it's not really 3D, but this 3D effect. It's almost like you could just enter into the cards. They've depicted the records as a book, which many people experience. But I love that there's a load of symbology. You can see there's spirals in there. There's the codings around the outside. There's the temples, the flame. Wow. It's like a time machine. I can really get that it has this energy. Now, when I'm working with cards, I will always say a prayer. I will bring it into my energy. I'd really work with it. And actually, I think for this deck particularly, it's going to be super important because, you know, it's when we're... Oh, I've shuffled it. I wasn't going to. I was going to go through one by one, but here I am shuffling the cards. When we are working with portals, with energy openings, with gateways, We want to make sure that we are super safe, that our energy is super high, that we know where we're going. So I'm going to say with this, it's going to be very important that you set your intention. I love what he said on here. The light of source, calling in the light of source, and the support from the heaven, the earth, the stars, the light beings. I love that. And look at the back. It's like a portal in itself. Should we pull a card? Let's pull a card. Let's see how this deck is going to be working with me. Now remember, this is before I have done anything with it. So what I'm doing now is I'm just placing my hands upon the cards, and I am just letting that tune into my energy. I'm just imagining that there is a light beam kind of coming through me, coming in out of my hands and into the deck, so it can clear, you know, the energies of the post and, you know, whatever's been going on and where it's been sitting and all of that. So that can just give it a clear. And I have got this prayer. I'm going to say it again. I call forth within the light of source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and mind. Thank you for activating the ancient wisdom of my soul. I welcome in the support of heaven, earth, the stars and beyond, and so it is. As above, so below, so within as without. Connections to heaven and earth through the stargate of my heart. Ooh, I can feel that. Can you feel that? I can feel that. And so I'm just imagining that light, that sense, that Merkaba. What did I do with it? This feeling, yeah, that this is me connecting in, and that the cards are coming into that. Whenever you get a new deck, do that. Make sure that you bring it into your energy so that you're working with your own, okay? Right, so let's see. How are these cards working with me? Stargate of our heart. Yes, that is super powerful. Hey, Pat. Okay. So I get very excited. Why is it so shiny? The Venusian Galactic Council. It says here, star being guides, answer the call, a time to shine. Now this is super interesting because you can't really see it, but these here are 3 light beings, and I have been connecting with beings that look much like this over these last few weeks. How long? Like last couple of weeks. It's like they've been surrounding me. So that is super interesting for me. Answering the call. Wow, the power of the card just blew the connection. Did I just freeze? I'm going to say this, that even as I am, so I'm just holding that card in my hand and just asking for that energy to come in, and I can feel that connection coming in. It's like these beings are coming and standing behind me. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm hearing, that working with these cards is about activating your own light. Working with these cards is about really understanding and taking and opening that gateway, opening your gateway to your greatness, to your higher self, to download the energetics, the codings, to connect you with your star system, with your star beings. It really feels like this could take you to like your source. Oh my God, I'm loving these. I'm loving these already. These are the sort of cards that you could have on your altar, that once you've made that connection, it's like the energy can work with you, which is why, again, you need to make sure that you set your intention before you start working with these. That your energy is wonderfully clear. if you're starting to do like mediumship or channeling, I think these will be a super powerful addition to your deck. So let's keep this out. What do I need to know today? What do I need to know? Oh, I've got 2 cards. It might just be because they're new and they're stuck together. Oh my gosh. So I've got Hathor, the light codes, light code activation, light immersion, full system upgrade. Yes! Power recall. This is interesting because I was doing that in a session with somebody yesterday. And the heart of source, all-encompassing love. Oh my gosh, I love this card. I love this card. Unconditional acceptance and serenity. These are amazing. Should I pull some cards? Oh my, I'm going to send you a picture I drew of me encircled by light beings. I had it when doing a Lemurian meditation. This gives me goosebumps, amazing. I have had a headache all day since I started watching it. It's starting to clear. Well, this is good. This is good. These cards are going to be deep. I would say that it depends how brave you are, right? If you are the sort that will just want to go through intuition, I would imagine that there would be a lot in the book. Should we see what it says? Let's just see, because then this will give you a feeling of what Kyle has said for, should we go with that first one, which was Venusian Council. Let's have a little looky. Are they in alphabetical order? Maybe. T-U-V. Yep, I still do the alphabet in my head. Who does that? Anyone else? There we go. Last card. Of course, it's the last card. The Venusians are advanced cosmic beings similar to angels who come from the planet Venus. They are our starry ancestors and are dedicated to helping us experience and embody divine love. There are millions of them, and many of us will have them working with us as guides. If you feel drawn to this information or strongly connected to the stars or star people, there's a good chance there are many extraterrestrial beings around you at this time, many of whom will be connected to the Venetian Galactic Council, governed by Lady Venus and Sanat Kumara. There he is again for me. The Venetian Galactic Council is a divine board of directors who are responsible for recruiting light workers and leaders on Earth, who have the potential to make a huge difference by following the call of their soul. When they come to us, it's an honor and an opportunity to be reminded of a connection that was active before we came into this incarnation. There's no set way of working with the Venetians, but they will contact us in dreams or meditation to share information that will support us on our journey. They often send spiritual downloads in thought forms or understandings. Dreams about flying or being in space are other ways in which they work with us. On a bright starry night, say, Venetian Galactic Council, thank you for helping me answer the call to my soul. Well, that is very relevant for me. Yeah, let's do it. I don't have ages because children, husband is cooking dinner. I saw Inika say she wanted a card, so I'm starting with you. My card was Karmic Board Clearing. Nice. I tell you what, even the back of these cards are just gorgeous. These are going to take quite a bit of work to separate. I'm going to say that. They're kind of quite sticky. Okay, Inika, Michelle. I'll take 5, so put your name in. Once I get to 5, that's it. Okay. Inika. The Order of Melchizedek. Look at that that body of light that's coming to you. I want to say, mission uncovered, don't give up. Okay. This is really reminding me of selenite. Okay, I think I've got 5 there. this is really reminding me of selenite. I want you to start working with that. This is also about looking at that, let it flow. Don't keep all of the information for you. Let it come and let it flow out. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. I know that you're doing a lot of work. And this is what I want to say to you, even if it feels like you're only doing a small amount, even if it feels like you're only touching like the edges, that will spread and that will flow deeper. So work with selenite, draw in that energy, and yeah, share your light. Wonderful, wonderful woman. I'm going to put these other cards back because I should. Right, Michelle. Okay, if someone could just pop on there that I have closed the reading thing. Okay, but I'm going to say this, when you pull a card, if you're watching this, then it might be relevant for you as well. So this is from Michelle. Oh my God, this card feels amazing. Inner Earth. Thank you. Inner Earth, look at that. This very much feels like embodiment. This feels like lower world journeying. This feels like being very present in your body. This feels bassy. If you can work with any sound, Michelle, I would really get that. It's like I'm hearing that earth resonance. What does it say? Strength and security, laying foundations, those pillars. I want to say this, that all of the work that you are doing, even if you're not seeing the results of that, they are very much laying that foundation. Sometimes you'll need to rest. This feels very much that kind of cocoon thing, that opening from there. So yeah, bass sounds, maybe some nice woody smells, if you work with aromatherapy, and just tread gently. Oh my gosh, I love this. I can feel it. It's like when I can feel this card. Thanks, like a picture I saw of my ancestors, the room we went in, amazing. It's like the difference between this and that last one, it's like it's pulling my energy down. This is magic. Ainsley. These are beautiful. So you have the Temple of Truth. Look at all that blue, all that flowing. These are kind of like wings. It's like a gateway that's opening up. It feels to me like an explosion of expression. I'm actually hearing like singing tones, light tones. I don't know. I'm hearing this like burst of expression, followed by this light, almost like light language. This is encouraging you to speak your truth, to go into the depths. Look at the mountains there in the background, and then the forest there in the foreground. This feels very grounded. I think this is also reminding you that you need to be, connected here. And that's going to be your best way to open up to this energy. I can smell, like, this is so weird. It's like I can smell these cards. This smells like a fresh ocean. This feels very fresh. So maybe you can work with salt. Isn't it a beautiful card? Maybe you can work with salt, salt water. I don't know. Is that gorgeous? Feels very fresh. But I'm going to say this. It feels very fresh, but it's like the dam needs to come up. The dam needs to open. Does that make sense? Today's tea of choice, by the way, is vanilla masala chai. Um, who is next? So we had Michelle. Janet. Hey, Janet, how are you? Long time no see. Mine were just delivered, yeah. So we got Janet, Angela, and Claire. Oh, I'm missing all the things. You were just delivered. Awesome. Amazing guided cards. What a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. You're welcome. That makes so much sense. Amazing. Right, Janet, you still here? Card for you, Janet. Oh, this is like a burst of light. This is like citrine. This is like coming into that. Whoa. Oh, this is what it is. It's solar light upgrade. And why this light is shining on them. They're not particularly shiny cards, but the camera's obviously doing this. This very much, I want to say this is very much, if you've been feeling edgy, it's because there's a pull. It's because something's really pushing you towards this, and I want to say this: if you don't act on it, it's going to be quite draining for you. This is really a call to action for you, asking you to ignite that, or the fire's been ignited, and this is a reminder for you to go ahead, to forge ahead. This isn't necessarily easy. This is going to take like determination, but this is what I feel for you, that the more you do this, it's like as I'm connecting in with this card, the strength, the power is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Rather than if I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I've got this to do, and then it's like the fire might just, wane. This is like the more you do and the more you respond and the more you act with this, the more momentum you will start to go. But it starts with the first step. If you are feeling drained, maybe work with citrine. Why do crystals keep coming in? Maybe work with citrine. Maybe work with lemon. That's what I'm smelling. But this very much feels like a call to do, a call to action. Solar light upgrade. We've had some wonderful sunshine here. I know you're quite local to me, so get out in there and let it fill your space. Look at that vibration, resonance. Love it. I am really feeling with these cards that they seem to hold an energy with them. They seem to, for me, they seem to be activating my senses. It's like I'm smelling, I'm tasting, and I don't know, they seem to hold that impact. So I want to say well done to Kyle and Jenny, because this is even more than what I dreamed of. So Janet, I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure if you're still watching. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. I can't remember who I said was next. Angela and then Claire. Yes, I can feel that too. Amazing. I felt the energy when I opened them. Thank you, that's great. I have been feeling edgy. That's why. That is because there's something else going on that is pushing you to go and do it. It's like there's another level waiting to come up and come through. This is asking you, Janet, to push out of your comfort zone and to go out and, actually do rather than just learn. Angela. Memories of Atlantis. This feels very soft. I suddenly feel like I've gone into a very quiet space with crystalline sounds, like, I don't know, I can't do the sounds, kind of like this. Yeah. I feel like that, Angela. I don't know if I feel like I'm standing in a crystal with this. And I think for you, Angela, that this is really reminding you that your angelic presence is rising up, and that all of these things that you're learning now aren't really a learning, they are a remembering. I think for you that you can very much work with the crystals as a technology. We can talk about that more, rather than just as a resonance, to work with them as a technology, which is where I think crystals are going now. And it's the Lemurian seeds. I know this is an Atlantis card, but there's a it's like that Lemurian feeling, to start to unlock that wisdom that's inside you. It just really feels like an opening. I'm going to eat this. It feels like an opening for you, Angela. I'm going to say this. If you sleep with a crystal by your bed, keep a notebook by your bed and have an intention to open up those rememberings, and write them down, because even though they may not make sense right now, they might make sense later on as you progress. And I think that will be a powerful journey for you. If you don't have a Lemurian, go with a quartz. Okay, go with a clear quartz, and just ask what memories are rising up in me. So that was for you, Angela. And then Claire. How am I doing? I think I'm going to run out of time for everyone else. But hey, Diane, and hey, Sarah. Sarah, have you got this deck? Thank you. I'll need to get some. I ordered this deck. Should be getting them today. Okay, Claire. Oh, you want the top card. Look at that light being, light body. The light is literally emitting off this. I am present. This is the I am. This is reminding you that you are so much more than your body, that you are so much more than your mind, that you are so much more than who you can see and who you can feel. This is your energy body rising up and coming out and letting that lead the way. I don't know if you can see this. Let me try and get this, but there's like lines coming off these. This was, I don't know why the camera's doing this, but there's like lines coming off this, and it's almost like bringing in your soul connection and letting that do the work, letting it rise, letting you rise above what you're used to and what you can physically see. This feels like a very strong card. I think I need to get a deck of these cards. Yeah. This is very different. When I open the what deck was it? The Colette Baron Reid deck, the 7 Energy Oracles, 7 Energy. That one, you know the one I mean. I often use it. It had a similar. It's not the same, but it had that kind of like that way of, I don't know, like activating something in you. This is different. It feels a bit trippy. This kind of feels like when I connect to a crystal. I think that's where the crystals keep coming in. This taking you into another realm or taking you into another portal. I have to say this. I've been excited about this deck. I remember when Kyle first started talking about it, I was like, no way, this is like my deck. Oh, did you see that light just went bright? This is like my deck. That's what I thought. And it has not disappointed. If you pre-ordered it, you're going to love it. If you haven't, I'd get on it, because I know it's sold out in some, I think in Amazon America, it's like already sold out. So these are very different. I mean, look at this, right? This card at the bottom, the Divine Matrix. How amazing is this? This fact that we are all here and all connected. And for me, like I said at the beginning, this is going to be a deck that you're going to want to work with in an energetic way. This is the kind of deck that you're going to want to make sure that you know what it is that you are working with, what you want to connect to, because this feels like, this feels like light coding. So make sure you bring it into your energy. There is a prayer that comes in with this, and I'll let you do that. I think Kyle's doing a like an activation with it in December. So I don't know. I guess you can sign up to that if you have ordered the deck beforehand. But when you're working with something like this, and like I say, I can feel the energy. I can feel it moving through me. And the more of us that are working like this, that are working up, that are using this to raise our energy and raise our vibration, well, we're all connected. So will it not raise the energy of us all? This does feel like powerful work. I want to say congratulations. I love this. Wow, your light just got brighter. Yes, that's a beautiful Merkaba activation card. Yes. Did you see, Ainsley? Look what I've got. So this is a print. You know, that's going to be resonating for me. Right, I'm going to pull a card now for all of us, for all of you, everyone that's watching. So this is a card for all of you, because I don't have time to do any more individuals. Thank you, Erica. Okay, card for you all. Oh, I'm excited. Why am I so excited? So I'm going to set this intention that this is a card for all of us, to help raise our energy, to help raise our vibration. Mine just arrived. Can't wait for the little one to go to bed so I have to play. I know. Mine are in there. My husband's home. Okay. Oh, well, now this is interesting. Inner Earth. This is a real reminder that our job, first of all, is here. That yes, we can access the higher planes, but really we are Earth angels. We are here to make that difference. What I am feeling for this is your excess energy. So this is for all of us. You know, you can feel it with me. It's almost like I've got this excess energy, which can leave you a little bit wired. This is asking for us, as we bring in that light, to bring it into the earth, to ask for Mother Earth to take this energy from us and rejuvenate it, renew it, use it for the light. Yeah, the same. So this card we picked before, this was a card from Michelle. This is like about opening up. Now, I don't know if this is the intention with the card, but actually it looks to me, that looks like a head, that looks like a neck. This is like our inner self, that as we journey within, as we bring in our inner light, you know, as above, so below. It says this on the inside of the deck, right? The as above, so below. This is a reminder for us that yes, we can access the higher planes, but before we do this, we make sure we are grounded. We make sure that our light is open and fired up. We make sure that our light is connected to our source. And then from there, we bring in the energy. We ask for the guidance. We bring in those light codings because we need it here on Earth. What card does this go with? Oh my gosh, I'm going to be here all night. I'm not. What does this go with? The Sirius star blessings, as above, so below. The Sirius star. We've been, you know, why does it not feel that long ago? It was a few months ago, the 8/8. Okay, as we ground in, as we bring in that, as we honor our earth, then we look to the stars, and then we bring down that wisdom. Then we bring down that highest wisdom that is available to me. Then we shower ourselves with the blessings of the universe. And why do we do that? One more, that's it, and I'm done. Then why do we do that? So that we become heaven on earth, so that we activate our Merkaba, so that we are the bridge between heaven and earth. This could not be more perfect. We are the bridge between the two. This is us. And look how shiny and bright we are. It's not about reaching outside of you. It's not about getting anything that is, you know, trying to feed that from something outside. Oh, hey, Diane. Give Kyle my massive congratulations. This deck is amazing. We've got Kyle's mummy on here, so everyone say hello. This is amazing. Transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. You are rising up, but you need to rise up here on earth. You can't be leaving us. We need you all here. And how do we do that? We bring the light down. This cannot be more perfect. This cannot be more perfect. Our job here is to shine as brightly as we can whilst we are connected above, below, and to the four corners of the world. Wow. Wow. We can't top that, right? We can't top that. You don't often see me dumbfounded. I am now. I love this. I love this. Oh, I'm getting emotional. You know, the Merkaba is, they say, is the vehicle for angels. This is reminding us that we are all earth angels and that we have that vehicle to be able to move through boundaries and to connecting with each other. So, my verdict, I think you know my verdict. My verdict is that these are a wonderful deck. These are nothing like I've got before. I don't know what it's going to be most similar to. I think in some ways I have the Akashic Tarot deck, and I use that in a similar way, which is to bring, you know, to kind of use as a portal to go into and to receive the energy from this. I think that this deck, I feel like this deck is going to give that that similar feeling. This is going to be my new Akashic deck, I think, for light activations, I think. So it'll be really interesting to know how you guys work with it. Andrea, you're always really enthusiastic, but I can hear even more energy from you today. Let's blame the cards. Just what I needed. Very grateful. You're welcome. What's Michelle said? In my Akashic Records meditation this morning, I was handed the globe and it was glowing in beautiful golden light. That's perfect for you. These three cards are awesome. They are. This is it. This is our job, right? This is what we're here to do. So thank you for watching. I'm sure I've been on here for longer than I anticipated, but that makes a change. I'll come back and do another reading with these, I think, as well. And Soul Space members, for our coaching call, I'm going to give you all one of these cards, because why wouldn't I? That's it. So let me know if you're watching on the replay or you've just received deck, come back here. Let me know if you've done the activation that is in the book. I want to show you this as well. This is the candle that Jez sent. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I don't even know what it is, but isn't that pretty? So that came with my deck. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. I was 44 minutes. Yes, I was longer. Right, that is the perfect time. If you need a reading, want a reading, I do have some availability through December for private one-to-ones. So you can book that on my website, melissa-amos.com. Thank you for watching. So much love to you all. I will see you Soul Spaces in the community tonight at 8 for our drum journey. See you soon. Bye.